Welcome back to another episode of the
Friendship University Podcast.
You know, the podcast where we come over here week after week telling you how people are our greatest resource. I feel like we should make a little jingle for that. You know, we have a songbird here, so maybe we'll come up with some kind of like...
Greatest resource. People are our greatest resource.
You better come up with it on the fly.
Ready? You ready? Got it? 1, 2, 3, 4. People are our greatest resource. You supposed to sing with me?
I was just doing the beat.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I have to add. I'm not gonna come into perfection.
Oh God.
I love your voice.
Thanks, friend. I know you do because you let me sing where everybody else says, "Shut it up." Enough already.
I'd be like, just sing to me. I'm gonna go to sleep. Just sing me to sleep. Songbird.
You know how people have to have perfection. Like if you feel like a singer, you can't sing to a singer. No,
you can't sing to a singer. What do you mean by that? No,
you know, like they feel like, oh, you're a singer, so you don't want to hear me sing because I'm not a quote unquote singer, and I don't feel that way. I just, even if you're off key, it's the thought that counts.
I think your voice is beautiful, and I feel like, regardless of the city you grew up in, which is hater central, if I can be honest,
Chicagoans, they different.
Chicago is a haters. They are very much so.
I love my city, but
it's like, if you make it, we appreciate you, but if you don't, you gotta make it for us to like acknowledge you made it. Not we put you towards it. Not we build you up. I never really seen a city like that. I'm just like, that's for me.
What do y'all think?
And in Atlanta, it was not growing up for me. You had haters, but for Atlanta, it's a little bit more like...
They're more supportive, you think?
No, they're a little bit more fronting. So it's like, yeah, I know. If you came up and sung the way you could sing, people would try to understand that and like be like that same artistry, but you would probably never hear them sing like that because it's like a fronting.
Oh God, okay.
Whereas Chicago is like, I don't shut it up,
shut up,
like, which I don't really. I mean, I kind of get it, but I don't get it. Lullaby me to sleep. I don't care. Sing me to sleep.
Okay, girl.
You do what you do.
We'll see.
And you do well. A lot of people I know... Okay, let me rephrase that because I don't know them personally. A lot of people I have seen who are successful from Chicago overcame the adversity of the hateration that was.
Hateration, holleration.
People saying like, hey, shut it up. We don't want to hear it. Like, who do you think you are?
You gotta really...
And even if you really do, in my core, I feel like even if you really do have it, they're just still like, enough! Like, it's just like, I don't know. But y'all don't be shutting up people who have something in there. Shut up. Let them get it out for sure. I'm Kristen, and we're joined in another week.
We put our time in. Y'all don't know. I hope you subscribe. I hope you have liked, commented, and subscribed.
Enough.
Okay? Because we put a lot of work into this. But y'all.
We're here another week, encouraging you all to be better.
Yeah.
Because I don't think y'all really believe that we believe what we're saying.
We do. We really, really believe this.
Relationships have formed my world.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
And they can form yours too.
Yeah.
So, if you really believe as you're listening, even if you're a first time listener, that relationships have jurisdiction over your likelihood and they form your world. Drop a world emoji in the comment.
Well, we are the world. We are the children. We are the ones that make a better place. So let's start giving. Hey, there's a choice we're making. We're saving our life. It's true. We'll make a brighter day. Just you and me. Okay, you better harmonize. Okay, you better harmonize.
That's person. You know, I know my role and I play it well. Okay, I'm okay with that. Period. I'm okay. We talked about that, knowing sometimes you're the star and sometimes you are the prism to push forward that star.
Well,
and it's not about you. It's about you pushing.
We're out of focus. That. Okay.
It should be out of focus, is it not? Okay. Yeah, so, well, we're here. And, yeah. Y'all know how we do.
Let's
Back
do
for
it.
Another week.
What we playing today? What we playing?
We're going to do a little bit more Would You Rather.
Okay.
I found that very interesting. Did you?
I did. I
was like, very interesting. Interessante.
I know you was going to say that. Interessante.
If y'all knew what time it was, you would be like,
go to bed.
Go to bed. Okay. First, would you rather?
All right. I'm ready.
Would you rather lose all your childhood photos or all your social media memories?
Social media out the door.
Out the door, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. I feel like our generation, we have so many things more so to give up with childhood memories because our parents have photo books and different things.
They really do.
It's just like,
even though I look like a crackhead.
Video camera.
What is it with the third born? By the time they get to the third born, they don't do your hair no more. They don't put no outfits on you like that.
I guess
the pictures is just you
depends.
just look. You just look. You just been rolling around.
Who knows though? Because I think it's dependent. Because if you're the third last born versus third someone after,
okay,
maybe they're a little tired. I don't know.
They're tired enough.
But my parents were tired with me too. I'm the last born.
Yeah.
And it was
I mean, I got some
do
outfits,
it.
but I feel like my sister got way more outfits. I'm like, golly.
They didn't dress y'all up like matching?
We did. It was times.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like me and my sister at the same age, I feel like she had more outfits. I could be wrong. But I feel like she had more outfits and she looked more together than I did at that age.
You felt like you off.
Just
to the Raptors. Just do whatever. I'm gonna just do whatever. Could have potentially been.
Maybe I was louder and more rambunctious as she was.
You know what?
Got her hair done, sat there and did what she needed to do. That could be.
Maybe they didn't worry about you, and then you just was like,
I was just doing
jokes
the
on
most.
you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can't. Let us know what ranking you fall into with your sibling line. Do you have siblings? Are you first, second, third, fourth, fifth?
It really does.
It really
affect things.
Does affect.
Birth order is a thing. Is a real thing, I think.
Sibling, it's like, oh, my parents are tired, and after a while, you realize they're tired.
Yep,
and
and you take advantage.
You can be like, oh.
I not gonna do nothing. They tired.
And then your siblings be mad, and they be like,
I didn't have the same parent.
Yeah,
whose fault is that?
They're like 60.
It's not my fault.
They're tired. They're 50, 60. They're tired of doing all this.
They use their good energy on you. That's not my fault.
Enough. And I'm not gonna.
What about you? What about you? Do you want photos or social media memories?
Photos for sure.
I don't care about social
I'll get
media.
rid of social media.
Yesterday.
Like, at this moment, I will get rid of. I cannot tell you how much documentation my parents have of me on photo, video. It's like I would never give that up. To this day, I can go to my mom's house and she will pull out a video cassette or she'll pull out something and be like, and I'm like, I've never seen that.
Oh, that's so sweet.
She really relives those moments. So
That's
I'm like,
sweet.
I will never give that up. Ever,
That's
ever,
so
ever.
sweet.
Yeah, for me, I will never give that up. Ever, ever, ever. And I appreciate, because we talked about last time, like social media can be like a digital archive for you.
for sure.
But I would never like want to trade that. But I do appreciate the fact that you can have that digital archive, right?
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think it's just, to be fair, if I can really think about progression, and we're talking about the progression of society and technology, social media is nothing but progression past physical photos. So it's digital archives now.
Yeah.
We wanted to do digital archives for our parents when they had those physical copies, because we never wanted them to get altered or, you know what I'm saying, a flood or anything. So we wanted to be able to put them on there. And I think social media has now shown us that you have that ability.
Yeah.
You can have a archive digitally of what you have gone through, and just a marker. A digital journal.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Okay. We're going with childhood photos over social media. Would you rather have the ability to pull off any outfit, no matter how outlandish, or always have perfect hair?
Perfect hair.
That was so quick. For
Easy.
real? Why do you think perfect hair?
Because I don't care about, I not that I don't care about the outfit, but I'm not as adventurous in my outfits where it's like, I want to wear this obnoxious, over the top outfit. I never feel like that. It's like, I want to look nice. I want something that fits my body type, but I don't feel like the need to, I don't feel like there are things I want to wear I can't wear. It's like, if I want to wear it and I think it's cute, bump y'all, like, whatever. But hair, I fights.
You think hair?
We have.
I'm gonna ask.
We come to blows.
As someone in the beauty industry, and it's important, do you think hair can make or break?
100%.
Okay.
100%. A look, 100%. I feel
it's
like
if you beat somebody's face, and we don't mean beat like physically. We mean when we say beat, makeup, that's a term for makeup. If their hair is not together, you think you could just throw it all off?
All off. I feel like you can get away with the more basic outfit if your hair and your face is beat.
You know what? I'm not opposed to that.
It's like
I don't disagree.
It's like your outfit could be from Goodwill for all we know. It's just
I don't disagree.
And the hair is beat and the hair is together.
That's fair.
Laid and the face is, baby, nobody cares. But if you got this outlandish outfit and your hair is looking a hot fool, like fighting, no, nothing can make up for that.
And
I don't care how fire your outfit is. I don't care. The hair's got to be together. That's my person. I grew up in some beauty salon, so. I mean, but then you have the times where, and when I say together, I mean clean, done. I mean, when I say done, and done could be a slick back bun, but as long as it's sleek and it looks nice. But like if your hair is ugly, like it's raw, it's unkempt, nothing is a bird's net, like nothing can make up for that.
I want to tell you, this is one of the reasons I love having braids.
Like
in my
you have
head.
beautiful, voluptuous, voluminous
but
curls.
That doesn't mean I could just do anything.
True, But
I can't just wake up like this.
It has to be done. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
now, granted,
the hair
this
needs
is
to
a
be
ponytail.
So, which is why, if I can have my hair always done, I feel like my outfit is not that big a deal.
It will pull it together.
Yes, the hair will make up for the basicness of the outfit.
I think for people, I can agree with that.
Yes.
Because not just that it will pull the outfit together, but I feel like it gives a certain level of confidence when your hair is together.
Yeah.
Because it pulls everything up here.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't care what's happening here.
Yeah.
All of this down here is going to come together.
Question: would you rather have, if you had to have ugly hair versus...
I never have today, I'm just saying, like, this isn't something I would have chosen for myself, but this is the hair you get because this is all natural.
Now natural. Would you rather have ugly hair or ugly outfit? It's like, man, if you have ugly hair, your outfit could be cute.
What do you mean?
But if you have ugly, cute outfit, cute hair, but your outfit had to be ugly.
How ugly the outfit we talking? Is it like? No, I need the semantics, dude. I need it because.
How bad are the outfit we talking?
Because my hair, I do feel like if your hair is in accord, I feel like neck up, if you could get this together.
The mug together, okay?
You really can get away with a lot. And
that is absolutely true. I 100% agree.
It doesn't matter what's... Now, I'm not saying it doesn't matter, but sometimes you can get away with things here. And this is coming from me saying that I have executed multiple hairstyles, right?
Yeah.
Like
all kinds. Last season, you was all big curls and all.
Yeah,
and this season is curly.
And in real life, too.
Yeah, you do.
I see how people respond.
Yeah.
And I know we like to say you shouldn't respond based, but I don't have anything to do with the way people respond, right? I can only really pay attention to the way I show up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I know that there are certain ways that I'm looking for certain things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, okay, well, I can't,
So you haven't answered my question. So you're saying you would rather have an ugly outfit and nice hair. Your hair is done well. I feel like you could wear. I feel like you could wear pajamas, but if your hair is done, you all right.
She's not wrong though.
I know. You could wear a jogger suit. This is ugly.
That's very true.
But your hair is done. Like,
my goodness, if you really, that's what.
But your look is together, but your hair is like.
Because let me tell you something. The human eye scientifically looks here first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, because it's gauged to look there because you're human. Your eyes are here. You're looking at what's happening here. So, if you see this and it starts to scan, and if they see this and it's like, oh, this, they don't even see anything. It's like, it's like how if you see someone in a grocery store and they are fine as get out and they got the worst kind of things in their cart you've ever known to imagine.
Okay.
You don't see those. It's like you just see them.
They fine.
They fine. And we want to talk about you presenting yourself and how that doesn't matter, but it does.
It matters. It does.
And you cannot hold people to standards and be like, oh, well, you should just take me as I am, and I just woke up like this. Let me tell you something.
Take me.
They didn't wake up like that.
As I am. or have nothing at all.
But it's never take me as I am. They really did what they needed to do to make sure you took them. Nobody ever wakes up like this.
Nobody.
Not a single person.
Not a single person. Remember on A Different World when Whitley used to wake up before Dwayne when they got married and
she was married
and get back in the bed.
They were married, and she would get up early and just, and I'm like, wow. And he was like, but you know what that proved? It still doesn't change someone's focus. Because he still would wake up and be like, you're so beautiful in the morning.
Know.
And I gotta go. And I gotta go to wherever I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's my focus right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, you don't have to like try to alter yourself in those senses to make you look like what you think people want you to look like. So, yeah, you all don't have to lean into what you think people want to see of you. Because, honestly, it's not that he wanted to see that from her.
Yeah. Right. He didn't ask her for that.
He never asked her for that. Yeah. She just felt like she wouldn't be worthy or accepted. I feel like at certain points. She was really into her looks, and
that's
how she grew up, though.
That's how she grew up, and we see the origin story because we see when her mom comes, she's very, her mom is like very
looks oriented.
Yes, very on top of how she looks and how she presents herself. So that was just kind of part of her personality.
It was a part of her value system, honestly.
Yes, her value system, her personality. And so, yeah.
I agree.
I grew up in a beauty salon. So,
which is crazy because
at 12 years old, I started working in a beauty salon.
Here's the thing, though. Your value system is really indicative of you because even though you grew up in a beauty salon, you're not vain in the sense of what you would think.
Oh, thank you.
That. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're aware.
I'm aware.
What could enhance or change or do this.
And I always have been into beauty. Even before my sister bought her salon, and I was 12 years old at the time, my mother used to work for, like, Mary Kay and Avon.
Come on, Mary Kay.
And I would, get all these lip glosses and lipsticks and, the jewelry sets and all that.
So
and
I would you're not new to this. You're true to this.
Thank you. Okay. So
that
it was just something
I didn't know that. I'm learning something every day.
It was just something I was into.
Wow.
From a little girl, and then I would just watch my mom put on her makeup, and that was just like one of my favorite times. And she would be doing her makeup, and I would just sit there and watch her, and I was like, "Ooh, when I get some lipstick," and so, I would just wear it. And then when I went to preschool one time, we had pictures, and for whatever reason, I decided that I was going to wear 4 necklaces.
I'm sorry, what?
I know.
4 necklaces.
Like, I had like 4 necklaces on. They were like, you're doing too much. I was like, no, this is more is more. And I had lip gloss on. And it's like, Mom got them pictures back. You know how you get your spring pictures and
they let you take the photos. Okay.
Mom was like, I told you to take them necklaces off. And where you get all the lip gloss from?
4 necklaces is crazy.
Like 2 to 3 to 4. Way too many.
As a child?
Yes, honey.
In grade school.
So, and then when I was in preschool, I got a award for being you know how they give superlatives?
Yep.
I got a superlative. The Barbie award.
Come on, Barbie.
I was just into beauty from a little girl. From a little tiny girl, and then my sister got a salon, and then that was it. So I've always been just into it. It's just honest. It's not
a part
like
of your journey, really.
It's just a part of what I'm into.
Wow.
I know, weird.
That's so crazy.
And then I started doing in college. I started doing other people's makeup, and for me, it was like the joy of doing other people, making them feel pretty, and like seeing their reaction, and like, oh, I feel so good, and like that was like a high for me.
But even thinking about the way that we connected,
Yeah,
it was based off of beauty.
yeah. I was like, let me do your hair.
And
You
I
were
was
like, you're like,
yeah.
oh, I like your. You were like, oh, I like your hair, and I was like, I could do your hair like that.
Can you?
Yep, girl.
Because I
Come
am
to my
someone, I don't
door.
care, do it.
Come to my
And
door.
do it.
And I've been doing your hair ever since.
I love that. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember when you was going somewhere for your birthday. It was your birthday. And it was just so much fun. I got to just like put you in outfit and like my little Barbie. Like, oh, your hair's gonna be like this, and I'm gonna do your makeup, and then I'm gonna do your outfit, and you're gonna take your picture. I just feel like a fairy godmother or something, like making people feel all cute. I don't know, it's fun.
That's fair.
Like
I can see
makeover,
that.
making people over.
Fairy godmother, I can see that.
Yeah, I just
Let me do that. Let me just
sprinkle a little.
And you're never like overt.
Just
You always
enhance.
are like,
It's just enhance. Like show off what you already are, what's in the inside, bring it on the outside, and like make you feel more comfortable and confident, and like just beautiful, just a little spadazzle,
yeah, beautiful.
little dazzle.
That's true.
Little sprinkle.
Yes, you are very good at leaning into people's strengths in that beauty realm. So I never felt like you were doing anything outside of that realm. But y'all let us know. Would you rather what? Drop it in the comments. If you have some spicy would you rathers, we would like to see it.
Would you rather wear an ugly outfit or ugly hairstyle?
That is tough. A ugly outfit or ugly hair? That was the question, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Why would you do? Because I think one is indicative of the other. You can't have a cute outfit and ugly hair. And you can't have a cute hair and ugly outfit.
Question's a question.
I don't know. That's it. I don't know. But going out of those hard realm corners of those hard-hitting questions, we going into the corner that I love to be in. Y'all know what it is. Hit
One,
it.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Artist. Corner.
What?
Artist.
Mm-hmm.
Corner.
Where?
We in a corner.
With who?
With the artist.
Yeah.
Please.
Why you gotta hate on my drums? See, I want y'all to take note, because when I get them real drums and
get her some bongos. Who's gonna send her some bongos so she can stop being on this couch?
I will do it. I have always wanted to learn to learn
some bongos.
Send them. I don't know. Tell us. So I wanted to talk about this week in the Artist Corner, networking out versus up.
Okay.
And for me, that means acknowledging what's in your reach and networking to that versus feeling like things are up here and that's the only way you can get to something. Mm-hmm. And it stops you from executing a task or executing like your vision or whatever. Okay. So it's like, for instance, if we talk a lot about people being our greatest resource and your circle matters a lot, sometimes it doesn't matter the title, right? You can have someone who can give you good feedback on something, and I'm leaning into my circle versus looking at who I can get outside of it to give me the feedback that they may not even be able to give me good feedback on. because they don't even know me. They don't know the project. They don't know anything. And I thought about this because I had a friend who moved to LA. And they were like, man, everyone I meet is trying to network. It's just like network, 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 network. And sometimes I just want a genuine communication, a genuine connection. I just want to feel like what's happening, how are you doing, kind of thing. They even said something along the lines of one of the first two questions they ask you is who are you and what do you do? What? I cannot imagine that. You know? And so when I was thinking about this, I was like, well, sometimes we don't even look at our immediate circle as value enough to get whatever we need, feedback or whatever, in the sense of trying to create projects and filter ourselves and go up versus like, hey, I don't really know. Let me just try to find someone who I'm trying to figure out how I say this because I want to be sensitive. Sometimes we don't value the people who are in our lives already because maybe they have not exhibited where we want to go embodied personally, but that does not mean that their value and their feedback is not necessary to get us to where we need to go. And I have seen multiple times, and even in my own life, where I have gotten creative feedback more so that was valuable from people that were adjacent to me in arm's length to me versus people that I thought were the pinnacle of where I wanted to go. And so in my mind, I'm thinking, maybe I need to just get there and see what they have to say about this. Whereas here, this person actually is telling me what I need to know. Or giving honest feedback, valuable feedback, changing the trajectory of where I'm taking the course of my work, different things like that. We talk a lot about using what you have to get to where you need to go. And a lot of using what you have is utilizing the people who are in your direct hemisphere. So
I love that. I agree. I've heard people talk about working across as opposed to just trying to get up. And it's nothing wrong with getting up, but the people that are up are working with the people that are across from them.
Yep.
You know, and so it's important that you value the people that are with you or next to you because they're next. Right? And so it's just like when you're working with people, if you're not careful, you'll ignore the assistant. You'll ignore, the people you think don't have the clout. They're not the main person. But you don't understand that in 10 years, they're going to be, the main person's going to be gone and somebody's going to take their spot. And the person that takes their spot is the people that were serving them. So it's just like, I've heard people talk about how important it is to just use, like you said, to use what's within your reach and what's within your scope. And I remember my father telling me something profound. And my dad's like that. He'll just say things and it just makes you think. And he was like, Tara.
I love your dad.
Huh?
Just FYI.
Oh,
love
I
your
know
dad.
you always say
He's
that.
so wise.
And I had needed something. And I didn't want to ask him for it. I just didn't want to be a burden, if I'm being honest. I was like, I don't want to be a burden. And I wanted to ask someone who I felt like wasn't going to be burdened by what I needed. And he said, because, you know, they might have had more resources or whatever. He said, Tara, it's not about who has it. It's about who's willing to help you.
That is so good. And that ties directly into this.
Yeah.
Man, that's good.
Yeah, it's not about who you perceive can help you. It's about who's willing to help you.
Who is willing.
And the person that's willing to help you may not have all the money in the world, all the resources in the world, all the connections in the world. But maybe what they do have, they're willing to give to you, which beats the nothing that the other person is willing to give to you. So, yeah, that made me think about things very differently because we want the big person, you know, the person we perceive is the person to help us. And it's like, maybe it's not about that. Maybe it's just you need the person who's willing to help you. And with that help, you can get to the next place you need to be.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, it's just like, you think you have to go up.
Yeah.
And like, okay, well, this person's here. This is the pinnacle of where I'm trying to get. Let me try to reach that versus this person is in arm's reach and they're willing to edit my photos.
Yeah.
They're willing to listen to my song.
Yeah.
They're willing to hear XYZ. They're willing to look at my photos.
And you know what? It's so funny because you don't know who's next.
Go.
You know, you'll look at
Who's
a person
next?
and you'll
You don't know.
you'll say, oh, wow, you know, they're doing great things and they're amazing and blah, blah, blah. But they were unknown at one point.
And here's the thing. I feel like a piece of humility tells us to be able to use our resources, because sometimes pride will make us look at people who don't have anything to offer. And that is so true.
What you would think, yeah.
You don't know who's next.
You don't know who's next.
You could be overlooking the next big thing.
But because they aren't known yet, they don't have the notoriety or the platform yet, you're just dismissing them. But they have the gifting, but they're just not known yet. They're obscure at this point. And so you're
That's
like,
so true.
because you're not known and you don't have 100,000 followers, that you're not talented or you're not.
Yeah.
No, they are talented.
Not valuable.
You're not valuable. They are. It's not their time yet, but it will be. And when it's their time, and when they do pop,
don't try to come crawling.
Don't try to be all on me when you didn't want me, you know, back then, because it's their time and they popped and now you're trying to get to them. Mm-hmm. And so you never know who's next. You never know. So treat people with kindness. I hear the story of a lot of people, you know, that ended up popping and, you know, got some kind of major success. And, you know, as far as like becoming known for what they do, and they always talk about maybe an experience they had with someone that was well known and someone that they looked up to at the time, and an experience they had, and what the experience was after they popped. It's just like, stay humble, because you might be on, and then a little kid comes up to you and they're like, I just want to, you know, I just really want to meet you. Is it okay? And you have the choice to be like, yeah, sure. You know, I was you. I just was eating noodles. What are you talking about? You know, like, and I'm not talking about.
And I've heard situations where kids go up to their idols and
then
they're
they forgot.
Jerks. They're jerks.
And this person forgot who
and they're like, get out of here, kid.
Yeah.
And they never forgot that.
They
the
never
kid
forget.
Never forgets
They
that.
never forget. And so it's just interesting that you never know what is going to be the next thing that takes its course.
Yep.
And you don't need what you think you need. You need, what God has designed for you to need.
Yeah.
And when the Bible says be faithful over a few, he'll make you ruler on many. It ain't, I think about, when I think about stuff like this, I think about David.
Okay.
It makes me think about, it was his time and it was his story and it was his tools that got him to the next level.
Yeah.
It's what he had. And even when he had the opportunity to use other people's stuff, he said, I can't use, Saul's armor. I haven't tested this.
He was like, it don't fit me.
This don't fit. I haven't tested this. I don't know how to use this. All I can do is use
I want
the
to put
things.
on God's armor.
Yeah, all I can do is use these 5 smooth stones that I've been working with this whole time. And maybe your 5 smooth stones is the people that are around you.
Man. She is on fire already. Let me tell you something. Let me go into praise with him. We are both in praise. That's good.
Maybe.
That is good.
Yeah, maybe. So you may not need that. If I could just meet this one person, no, you need to do.
You look at it from a certain point and think, or it's not even, maybe you're looking at it, somebody's telling you, I gotta get to this.
Yeah.
And you're following someone else's trajectory.
Yes.
But your trajectory is telling you, like, no, actually,
when God,
that armor doesn't fit.
Yeah, it's not. All you need is God.
That's it.
David did not need Saul's armor. He did not need Saul's tools. He did not need Saul's strategy. He did not need Saul's sword. All David needed was God. And when it was his time, all he needed was his relationship with God and obedience and what he went through, his experience with God. And that's, I think, what we need as artists. We need God and the people, and we need to value the what we have and the tools have been put in our hands and the experiences we had. He was able to fight the lion the giant that nobody could or would fight because of his experiences with the lion and his experiences with the bear. He said, listen, I've been killing lions and bears since I was a kid. So,
but you know what that gave him? Confidence.
Confidence. That's what gave him confidence. His experiences with God.
That I didn't have to network up.
He didn't have to network up.
I didn't have to put on this armor. That's not me.
Yep.
I can go. And the Lord
was with him.
Man.
The Lord was with him. So
that is good.
When it's your time, it's your time.
It's your time. Period.
And nobody could stop him. Because his dad really wasn't checking for him and didn't really want him to go to the battlefield. His brothers was like, you little kid, stay where you at. It doesn't matter.
Haters.
It doesn't matter who's against you if God is for you.
Who can be against you?
Who?
I love that. Yeah, that is so true. That is so true. That is such a good analogy of thinking of networking outwards versus upwards, because you have to understand the value and what you can gain from here in your closest proximity which for David was God,
With
versus Up,
yeah.
who was a mighty king, a man of valor. Here's my armor. I've been able to beat all these people with this. Take this because I care about you. Because sometimes people be like, I've done this. I want you to take this valor and because I've been successful in it.
Yeah.
And you take this.
Yeah.
But that may not be your success.
That's not your success. You got to do it the way that is for you.
That is so
your
true.
way. Yeah. And the funny thing I love about the 5 smooth stones, they're inconspicuous. Like, God hides treasures in inconspicuous, hidden places. And so you think because your friend's not known and they're not big time that they can't help you. But that's not necessarily true.
Man,
the 5 smooth stones
so
was 5 smooth stones. Everybody's walking by these smooth stones in the quad, in the river every day. Nobody's checking for these stones. Yep. But in the hand of the right person, they're weapons of mass destruction. It totally changes the game. So your friends and the people that everybody's walking past them every day, not checking for them. Oh, they're just, it's a dime a dozen. But with the right in your hands, it can be, and on your team, it can be life-changing, devastating.
Man.
So
that's so
don't
good.
miss the precious jewels that are at your disposal, looking for just looking for a celebrity, looking for, and nothing wrong with having favor and having status and all of that, but that doesn't mean that it's the right situation for you.
Or even not just looking for a celebrity, but like looking what seems the right way, in the sense of like
the ideal way.
Ideal.
Yeah.
I think it's the word I'm looking for.
And one thing about God, He gonna take you the back way. He gonna take you around the corner under the mulberry bush. He's not gonna take you the front door.
He gonna take you around
He gonna take you
all
the way in a way you never saw coming.
And you be like, where am I going?
Where am I going? Only for you to end up, you're at the house, but you dug a tunnel and you came through the, you're not gonna come the normal way. And there's a lot of reasons why He does that.
That's so true.
It's so many reasons.
That's so true.
But he if you're following God, you're not gonna go the normal, ideal, usual way.
Which I think is a very great point for you to bring up, because we come from a very much so faith-based standpoint.
Yeah, for sure.
So
He does things. The Bible says He used the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. He's gonna do it His way. God's ways are not our ways. He's gonna do it His way. His way, it's gonna be totally opposite.
And
of what you thought.
When I tell you, gonna look foolish.
He gonna use the thing you never thought of and never thought anything of to bring Him glory. Because that's just how He does. That's just how He does. For real. You thought you was going to school for one thing, and you're going to be this and that. And
telling my business. Enough.
He's not going to do it that way.
You know it.
You know why? Because He wants the glory. If you did it your way and it worked out how you thought, you would take the glory.
But they'll know how to give Him glory.
You would take the glory. Yeah, I studied this and I did this and I followed the rules and I did this and I met the right people and now I'm here. Now I'm successful. Where does God fit into that? He doesn't. You did it. But if He does it, He'll do it in a way there's no way you can take credit.
Wow.
No way. No way. No way, no how.
Man,
You can't take credit for that.
that's
You're
so
like, oh, I don't
good.
know how I got here. The only way I was able to do this, the grace of God. Only God could
Period.
do this. Yeah, absolutely.
I know for a fact that there are certain relationships that I have. It's only by the grace of God.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I know for a fact that is so true with knowing that God has ordained certain relationships.
Yeah.
And if I had not been willing to open myself up here aerially and just been looking at almost like what's the word I'm looking for? Like vain at like a covenantness of this person and trying to get up here.
Yeah.
I may not have gotten to where I am today.
Yeah. For sure.
So I love that. I love Woodell. Don't let him. He want to fall down, but Woodell, he been in the glory.
Glory.
In the glory. So yeah, I love that. Thank you so much.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's a great artist corner. If you are thinking about how you can level yourself up, and you're like, man, I'm thinking about certain things. Think about your immediate circumstance, right?
Yeah.
Who's in your immediate reach?
Yeah, man.
This podcast is happening because of my immediate reach. And I could not be happier. Also, could not be more thankful.
Yeah.
So, you don't always have to like go up.
Yeah.
You need to use who is in your immediate area. It goes back to what we said, like use what you got to get what you
Yeah.
want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you have, what you can see, use that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And I'll just say this. You might be the one.
you know?
You're looking to,
Enough.
I mean, I'm just saying, we're looking to like tag along or get on somebody's radar, and you might be the pioneer to chart the new territory, and you're trying to get on somebody's team. You might be the one to start a new team.
Mm-hmm.
And so you've got to be okay with that. If you feel like God is not allowing you to connect with certain people, it's because you have to chart a new course that's already been done. It's already been done. I don't need another that. I need a new you. And if I allowed you to be a part of that, you would get caught up in that machine.
Wow.
When I want you to create something new.
That is good.
So,
that's a good.
yeah. That's what I think.
Yeah. That's a good starter too. An addition to what we're thinking about. For sure. Wow. So
What's next?
I'm gonna let Waddell here because he in the glory. I feel like he just
What's next on the conversation? What we talking about today?
he laid out. So let's go into the conversation. I think it's really important for us to talk about. We have talked about building community, building friendships, doing all these things, but I want to talk about, is your intent matching your output?
Okay.
In the sense of like, are you really, if you say, man, I really want a tribe. I really want a tribe of people who I can trust. am I putting myself out there to have a tribe?
That's so good. So good.
What's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we talked about the last episode, making friends post your teenage years, which could be difficult.
Very. It could be difficult for sure.
And if you're thinking about that, what am I looking for? Am I really like putting myself out there to get what I'm looking for? Or am I putting myself out there and I'm getting what I was looking for? You know what I'm saying?
And maybe I need to look for something different.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, you have to really be intentional.
Yeah.
And I don't think that we put intentionality on the youth as much as we should.
Okay.
How do I say this? I'm trying to figure out. Your life is not dependent upon the choices necessarily that you make in your youth, but you can also alter the outcomes of what happens in your latter years with making decisions in your youth.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So run that back.
It's like I feel like as an auntie, it's my due diligence to tell you, like, certain decisions are going to affect you way more than you think they will.
Man, that's the truth.
Who you decide to run with, who you decide to have in your circle, the decisions you decide to make. Some decisions you're going to make because that's your friend and you want to do this, and it's just like, and the reason I wanted to have the conversation about the intent versus the actual action is because you could very well not have meant any harm or anything.
Oh yeah.
We all, even at this big age, there are instances where I'm like, man, I did not mean to harm that person. I didn't mean to cause pain or whatever. And I did.
We do.
So I wanted to bring forth the fact of it here.
Okay.
Because I feel like if I would have known that my actions and what I intended my actions to be didn't mean diddly squat in a lot of atmospheres,
right,
I would probably have made different choices.
Nothing at all.
Because sometimes you really do be like, man, but your actions really don't mean nothing.
Nothing. It means. Yeah, your intentions, you mean?
Yeah, your intentions. Yeah. Your intentions if they don't match up with your actions, it just really doesn't mean anything.
Absolutely.
And I had to learn that I'm not going to say later on, but I felt like if I would have learned that early on in maybe high school or something, it would have been like, for instance, I remember someone telling me, like, it doesn't matter if you step on my feet, my foot still hurts.
Yeah, when you step.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you meant it or not.
Yeah.
The intent was not for me to hurt you.
But you did.
But I did. And it doesn't take away the pain.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can do to take away the pain.
Yeah.
And you're still going to be in pain.
Yeah.
You may look at it a certain kind of way, but it's not going to take that away.
Yeah.
So it was like, I was like, intent really does matter. It really does. The pathway to hell
Paid with good intentions. Oh, you meant well, but did you do well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you can really, in your mind, mean
I don't
well.
think anything proves that more than watching the Olympics.
Really? Okay, explain.
It's like you trained and you meant and you wanted, but only 3 people gonna medal.
That's it.
And only one person's gonna get gold. And all of them intended to win be a champion. But
that's good.
Only certain of them did enough to actually produce that outcome. Wow. So it's just like you can try, and I'm bad about this. Sometimes I'm like, I'll try. You leave yourself room for failure.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But Olympians don't.
They don't.
They don't leave their room for failure.
It's no try. You either did or you didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
It really is no try. That's what Nike just do it means. Like either you're doing it or you're not doing it.
Period.
Yeah. And your intentions are good. But it's just like a dream. Dreams are good.
Yeah.
They're not goals. They're not completed actions. They're just dreams. It's not kinetic energy, it's potential. Everybody has potential. What separates,
Yeah.
What separates you from the next person that has a dream? Everybody's got a dream. Only very few. I think it was like out of 100 people that want to write a book, only 3% actually complete a book or something like that. It's like so many people want to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
But only a small fraction of those people will actually attempt it. And then only an even smaller fraction of those people are going to actually do a thing.
Yep.
And so in a few of those people are going to continue to do the thing. Mm-hmm. So I've heard so many times it's just like, just don't quit. The people who win are the people who literally just don't stop. So essentially it's about putting your money where your mouth is and actually pursuing a thing rather than just telling people or looking or making excuses for what you don't have and what you wish you had, and actually just using what you have and connecting with people, going out and meeting the right people, or praying and ask God to, send you the right people. And when he tells you to do something, do it. You don't ever know what's the outcome of you speaking to a particular person, or or
bagging off.
Yeah. Or connecting with someone. It's just like, oh, I don't know how many people I've heard. It's a trend that's been going on TikTok for quite a while. It's called the butterfly effect trend. They're like, man, who would have thought this one choice would lead to this? So it's like, I'm so glad that day I stopped and got gas, because then I wouldn't have met my spouse. So what if they didn't stop and get gas that day?
You know what's funny? Butterfly Effect is a film.
Yeah, the film. Same thing. It's like this one thing that changes everything.
To change different things.
Yeah, that changes the outcome.
To the outcome we're looking for.
Yeah, so it's like this one choice that changes everything. And sometimes in friendship and pursuing friendship and wanting to meet the right people, it's this one choice that changes everything. Your one choice to be present in a moment and, talk to a person that's next to you. It's like end up being CEO, or end up being a new friend, or end up being a friend of a friend that you end up meeting. Just that one choice we talked about of me staying in that apartment and not moving to be with you because I wanted to live with you so bad. Ended up us becoming friends.
Yeah.
Adding another friend.
It didn't ruin our friendship.
Yeah.
Is the big thing that I took away from that.
Yeah.
Right? Because there was a fear there.
Yeah.
I'm like, my friend.
I know.
My Shayla.
My Shayla.
But it not only not ruined our friendship, but brought in another new friend.
Yeah, for sure. So you just never know. It could be the one thing. And if you never go out and if you never go lean into your inner voice, that thing's like, no, do it. No, go here. No, you'll keep missing.
Yeah.
The opportunities that God is trying to bring your way. And that's a real thing. Because I have missed it.
Very much so a real thing.
Same. And the reason why I missed it, fear, feeling inadequate, feeling like, you don't have what it takes, or, you reject yourself before, people even get the chance to reject you.
I'm going to get them before they get me.
Yeah, I'm going to judge them before they judge me, or count myself out, or no, I could never do this. And then you'll be missing opportunities and wonder why your life's not going anywhere. And there's a lot of people out here with a lot of audacity that is nowhere near as cool or fun or funny as you. They just put themselves out there.
And you know what? And see, this is why we are friends.
Yeah.
She is so right. The truth of the matter is your intent has to matter with what you are desiring back. You have to, like, if I really want to have friendships or I really want to have relationships, am I putting myself out there? And some people are like, yeah, I'm just putting myself out there.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Yep.
I'm going to do what I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
When I went, if I can be honest, when I came to college, even though I wasn't, like, necessarily in a deficit of friendships. But I was like, I'm in a new atmosphere. I'm just, whatever. Anything is okay. I'm just whatever. Whoever I connect with, it is whatever. Now, granted, the Lord was kind enough to hold me in where I needed to go. But, I mean, you have to be open. My intent was to make friends. I was like, I'm not going to go to this new university and be in this new atmosphere in a whole new world. I wasn't going to be there and be like, I'm not going to just become a closed-minded.
Yeah, you got to be open-minded for sure.
That is so true. Yeah. So I came and I was like,
and challenge yourself. It's just like, I'm going to go to one event, or I'm going to connect here, and I'm going to be intentional. You know, my sister's very big on me about being intentional.
I bet she is.
Oh, yeah. She's an engineer, and she's like, it's simple mathematics. It's just probability, you know. So, but there's truth to it. It's like you have to do some work.
Yeah, that's true. Let me tell you, or let me ask, have you ever done some work and feel like you've gotten like repercussions or like benefited from really strategically placing yourself where you knew it was like, hey, I'm going to put myself out there and I reap the benefits of that?
Yeah. Yeah. But for me, it kind of comes a lot more. I'm usually not as aware.
Okay.
It's kind of like in the moment. And
so for you, it's not just like, you don't even think about it. You just...
You know, I feel like a lot of times I have reaped big things from small little actions that I wasn't even paying attention to. It was just me being myself. And those connections were made. Me being genuine, me actually caring. And those connections were made. And those relationships were built. and it brought me into an opportunity later on in life. Yeah.
Wow.
So, it now, am I saying I'm not strategic? I am strategic, but I feel like some of the most powerful was just me being genuine in the moment, and then it coming back around. And some things God was like, you need to do this, right? I'll take, for example, my mentor. She was a pastor, one of my pastors. And God was like, you need to connect with her. I was like, I don't talk to the pastors. Let them
Wait a
pastor
minute.
and let me do my thing. And I was coming from a place where I was just like not interested in ministry in that way at all. I just said it was ministry out. And I just was not interested. And God's like, you need to connect. And I'm like, I don't think so. And
I'm loving this. I'm sorry. I'm loving this.
not interested. And so I finally did. But when I did, I even still, it was like very guarded. I was still very, very guarded because I was just like, I've been there, done that. I'm not trying to. But he let me know that this was in multiple ways, that this was a relationship that was going to be a blessing to me. And this just like a God ordained relationship. And so, and to position myself and to allow them to be a part of my life, because relationships are both people opening themselves up to the possibility of and being vulnerable, and to the possibility of pain. So even I had been through things in ministry, and I wasn't interested in getting to know her because of my pain. And I'm sure she had been interested, through many things in ministry, and may or may not, I don't know, I would have to ask her, have been interested in getting to know me because of what she's had to go through. A lot of people want to get close to you for the wrong reasons. To use you, to manipulate you, to take you down, they're jealous, whatever. But some people God sends to you for whatever his purpose is. And so now, over probably closer to 15 years later, we've traveled together, we've done ministry together, different countries. She's blessed me in more ways than I can count. I've been a blessing to her. I've, assisted her on many things. Just supported her. It's just like, but had I not listened to that voice saying, hey, this is somebody important, gonna be important to you, I would have missed that. And I had to put myself out there. Yeah, can I help? Yeah, let me be a part of this. Yeah. Is there something you need? How can I help you? Blah, blah, blah. And that was intentional.
And I think what I can gather from that is, now, if you're looking for certain things, you'll lean on that relationship.
Yeah.
Depending upon it.
Yeah.
You'll reach your hand out because now you trust it.
Yeah. After 15 years, we locked in. It's like, yeah, you know me, I know you. It's like, yeah, we're like family. But had I not been listening or intentional about that, I'd have missed out.
Wow.
And sometimes it looks like just obeying that voice, that small voice that says, this is gonna matter. Pay attention. Man. You ever been just doing your thing and then you zoom in on something and it's like, why is that mattering to me right now? That's just such a small thing. But it's really God trying to get your attention to focus on what looks like a small thing or just a small opportunity is really a big opportunity. I'm telling you, the way God works is very backwards. It's always you're waiting for the big thing that looks like the big thing. It's never that way. It's always wrapped in a small action, a small encounter.
You're right.
Yeah, a small encounter. And if you are wise enough to perceive a thing, even if it's small, wrapped in a small package, you can get somewhere.
True.
The Bible says it like this: it's the glory of God to conceal a matter, and is the honor of kings to seek it out. Wow. So God will conceal your blessing, your relationship, your friends, because the Bible also says that friends are like precious rubies.
Wow.
These are treasures. A good friend is a treasure. That's why we miss it, because we don't see friendship like that.
And man, that's so good.
We really don't.
I love that you said that, because thinking about really being able to reach out this way and level up and actually ask the people who are in our immediate circle for help.
Yeah.
Versus thinking that we just gotta I gotta get to this person up here and
Yeah.
You would be surprised how willing your friends
or the people close to
you are able to do that.
Yeah.
And where they can take you.
Yeah. It's the glory of God. He has locked up your stuff in some inconspicuous places, in some places you would never think.
Man, you true about that.
You know?
You're right about that.
We have these treasures in earthen vessels. Your stuff is in a person that you ain't checking for. Because it's packaged in a way you're not really paying attention to. You wanted it to be this way and that way. You wanted
it to be this way and that way.
And it's not. It's coming a different form, and it's coming in a different way. And it's the honor of a king, which means it's the honor of a person of wisdom to see beyond the surface level and to perceive there's some value here. So even though this person not big and bad and everywhere, there's some value here, and I can see that. And they're next. Their gift is gonna make room for them because they got a gift.
Man,
it's easy to call once somebody winning. It's easy to say, "Oh man, we always knew you would." You don't have to be a genius to know he the number one. He's gonna go pro. He's winning, but it's like the person that, the underdog. So,
my God,
man, you never know. It's like God will use anything, small things, inconspicuous things to speak to you. I get blessed off of children all the time.
That's true.
All the time.
I can see that.
All the time. And you don't know what's in your immediate environment that God will use to help you, to speak to you, to push you. You're looking for, sometimes we're like, God speak to me, God speak to me. I need this
we're
pastor.
Looking for a burning bush.
Yes, this pastor, and he'll put it in the mouth of a little kid.
Yep.
He'll put it in just the most, seems like obscure way.
Mm-hmm. Man,
it's a story in the Bible about a widow woman, right? And it's a famine, and she's she don't have no more food, and she's on her last leg, and she's like, oh man, I'm out. And God sends a prophet to her, and he says, can you help me? Can you make me, do you have something to eat? She said, listen, I don't have nothing but a little oil and a little flour. And I'm just going to make that for me and my son. We're going to die. He said, listen, if you make me something, you're going to eat from this moment forward.
Yeah.
And what do you have in your house? It's like, she was like, oh man, I got a little oil. He said, okay, well, pour the oil and it'll keep pouring. And the question is, what do you have? It's something you got, you not checking for. It's something we have that we're not checking. God seldom goes out of what you have to bring you something. He usually says, Moses is like, man, what we gonna do about this Red Sea? Oh, we up the creek without a paddle. Mm-hmm. He's like, listen, your staff you got in your hand, lift it up, hold it up,
and put it back down.
He's gonna use what you have. He's gonna use what you have. All she had was some oil. He used the oil. All he had was a staff. He used the staff. Like all David had was 5 smooth stones. He used the 5 smooth stones. You got something. You got people. You just not seeing them correctly.
You can really extend your hand out. And
you got something.
Your reach is wider than you think.
You got something. It's there somewhere.
And there's a reason that you're not extending that reach. Whether it's fear or
pride,
like you
ego,
don't
whatever.
pride, ego, you don't know.
You don't
maybe
know. Yeah.
It could be all kinds of
yeah.
Man.
You got something.
That's
you just
so
not
good.
we don't see
the Lord
it.
does. I mean, we are faith-based. So it's going to be God.
That's how he works.
That's how he works.
That's how he works.
For sure.
You think you gotta go far?
Here.
You don't have to go that far. It's somewhere.
If you reach out your hand.
Reach out and
touch somebody's hand. If you just reach it out.
Reach it out.
Period.
You're going to have to take some action of faith, though. You're going to do something that
you're going to have to believe it and not be fearful.
You're going to have to act in a way that's going to require you to have faith and step out of your comfort zone.
Yeah. And I think a part of reaching wide versus reaching up takes that, right? Because it's like, if I reach up, I can be not held accountable, right? It's like, oh, I reached out to such and such.
They never called me back. Oh, no.
Because they're up
now
here.
Now you got an excuse.
Whereas you had this person right next to you. You know what I'm saying? And I think about a lot of the time where when you have projects that you're thinking about creating, a lot of creatives, they get it done with the people that are the immediate.
They get it done.
It's like, I gotta get this done. I know you can do this. Let's do this. You can do this. You can do this. And it's just like, let's do it.
You know what? The beauty of that is y'all grow together. Mm-hmm. And that's how you develop this loyalty. You develop this camaraderie, this loyalty, this team vision, effort, because y'all came up together from nothing. And God uses that, and that helps people from getting too big for their britches, I think.
Man, that's good.
It's like these people knew you when you ain't had nothing. So it's like, it helps keep you humble versus everybody work for you.
It's true.
Everybody just a paid staff and whatever. They don't really have this investment made because y'all didn't come up together. You know, they just contract.
Yeah.
They leave and then come and go. But when y'all was in the mud together, y'all got it out the mud together. That's different. That's different. You know they in it for you. You know they're in it for the vision versus oh, and it, you start to see that happen. It's like in bands a lot of time when they all put in the work and they came up together, and then they start to get big, and then they start to replace people, and the quality goes down. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's not the same. So it's not the same. Yeah, because everybody up here just paid. They not really in this for what it really is. So, what a conversation,
y'all. Man, I am.
What's the homework?
That's what I'm trying to. Woo-wee. I think the homework this week should be. I'm full, y'all. I don't even know. This has really blessed me. I'm just, my goodness, today. Okay, so I feel like the homework this week should be, we've been talking about networking out versus up. Who is in your immediate reach that you have been taking a hold of, and you have been really honing in on their skill set? Or maybe not.
Yeah, maybe who's in your reach that you probably, they have something that you can use that you're not maybe paying attention to.
You're not even paying attention to it. Like, what is the dream that you have in this vision? And when you think about who can execute it, is there someone right here that doesn't have to be up? When I tell you, there is grace and freedom in understanding the strengths of the people in your life.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine not having done a reach of this.
Yeah.
Versus having to be like, I gotta
meet so and so, and I gotta.
You don't have to meet so and so. You don't have to do that. Yeah. So, take that paper out. Write that down. We love you. It's been another week. We're so thankful to have you here. Any last words?
Reach out.
Reach out
to somebody.
Somebody's hand. Yeah, make this world a better place if you can. Period.